afternoon from Dubai. The stage is set for the second ODI between Pakistan and Sri Lanka.
Ball first, the Sri Lankans, and Angelo Matthews really banking his hopes on the conditions. Dew factor and the wind could challenge Pakistan. Batting Pakistan unchanged, so they've put in the winning 11 in this game also. And so it's a good omen, good start, because almost everybody produced the goods. Junaid Khan looked just a touch rusty. He'll be good here in Dubai because the breeze at Angelo Matthews at the toss. Ajmal, Tanveer, Bhatti, especially Tanveer and Bhatti need to pull their socks up. Agreed that bowling can be hazardous in batting conditions, but they need to do just a little bit better. Now, Sri Lanka, Russell, happy with a couple of changes. One, of course, was untimely, a forced change because Tirmane got injured while playing football or volleyball, whatever the teams play here or play before the game.
Yeah, it was handball with a football. So Karunaratne in for his fifth game. He probably will bat at number 3. Opens in Test cricket. But of course, they've opted to bring back Kulasekara in place of Lakmal to strengthen the batting, and that explains why they've opted to field first 2.
There's a strong breeze blowing. The conditions are extremely mild, and he's been rather mild in this series so far. Ahmed Shahzad has not really been amongst runs. 36 matches, goodish average. Pakistan have pinned a lot of hopes in Ahmed Shahzad.
I'm surprised it's Sharjeel who's on strike. Outstanding innings a couple of days ago. The intent, the skill, the temperament that he showed was very impressive. Because I would have thought it was Ahmed Shahzad who would have had the problem with the side screen. He's low in form and not at the top of the world. At that stage, you tend to look for all these little minute things.
It's Kulasekara who's got the new ball, and the drums are beating. Sri Lankans have come in good numbers to support this side. Here we go then. It's a wild delivery and a wide one given by the umpire. Losing his radar. He's a good seam bowler, Kulasekara. Gets the ball to nip back sharply for the right-handers. Hailing from England, Richard Illingworth was a good left-arm spinner in his playing days. On the pads, and that's a good way to keep him quiet while he flourishes through the offside. He's very good with the pull shot. At times he just struggles to get it away when the ball is pitched on that leg stump area. Ehsan Raza from Pakistan, now somewhat experienced as well.
Another mature sign about Sharjeel is that he doesn't try those flick shots very early in his innings. He gives himself a chance, has a look at the bowling, and probably the 3rd, 4th over, he would have tried it.
Cut shot, flays it away past slip cordon. Just 2 slips in place, so not a lot of risk attached to that shot. Even though he would have wanted to play it along the ground and find a bit of timing, that's the only area which he needs to really work on. All left-handers, Russell, want that little bit of width and that luxury to go hard and open their arms and shoulders to that line and length. But it's the execution bits that at times needs a bit of fine-tuning from Sharjeel Khan.
This is a very important innings for Pakistan. We've been talking a lot about the Pakistani batting. They need more firepower, maybe another all-rounder down at number 8 or 9. But the fact remains is that the top order needs to control the innings like they did in Sharjah. And continuity here to show the consistency from these players as well as Pakistan as a unit is important to achieve.
I think if they improve on their basics, they'll not be hampered in their thought process by other issues. I think if you got a good solid base, you can work on things. You can look to be positive, look to then carve out innings for yourself and for your side. But issue begins in the mind when you're not entirely comfortable with your setup and technique. Then you start doubting yourself. And You're not completely turned on to switch on to the next gear.
And that next gear might also mean not 2-3 gears ahead. It's always around those basics, because you would have had success the day before, but what matters today is going through the basics once again. You have no right to succeed just because you scored runs a couple of days ago.
Yes, that's right. The workload begins afresh every time you take the crease for a new match. But you gain strength from your past performances, and you lose a bit of confidence if you've not been in good shape. It's part and parcel of any sporting career. You got to be mentally strong. If you are to become successful at any sport, you got to be extremely good with your faculties. Nicely behind that one, taking his time to get established. 2 without loss. Flick, and he's off the mark in great style. The balance was great. Didn't fall across, and Malinga trying to hoodwink him with a searing in-dipping delivery. Pitched up on the pads, and have a look at the response. Lovely piece of timing.
Yeah, the line was wrong.
Oh, that one came back and bit him again, once again, and given by the umpire. Now, this is an interesting call from Ahsan Raza. He obviously felt that the ball hit the pad first and then the bat. Sharjeel Khan is going to confer with Ahmed Shahzad, and well, he's gone for a review here, and this should be interesting. Now, there's nothing to it. Everyone felt surprised, even I think the Sri Lankans, because it was a strong appeal made by Lasith Malinga. The rest of the crew were just mere spectators and just followed through because Malinga looked interested.
But great ploy, just moving that fielder onto the onside and asking Sharjeel to go onto the offside, to play on the offside. No issue with the legality of the delivery, but that could be much straighter because he's on the back foot, not on the front foot. Yes, it is pad first, and I would think it's not going to be missing leg stump. The bounce could be a concern.
Yeah, I think that mystery is solved so clearly. Just kissing the flap of the pad, and the bat coming down a little late. Now, was height an issue? Was this going over the stumps? Now, that is the only issue now that needs to be sorted.
Well, it's easy for us to talk, but the third umpire really has to make sure that he did kiss that pad. And I think umpire Ahsan Raza has made a very good decision here. It's a brave one, but a very good one. It's not kissing as we would have thought. It's hitting the stumps full on.
Yes, a very good decision. An extremely brave decision, because normally umpires don't want to read such a close call. Sharjeel Khan just a touch unlucky. And there's very little for him, and well, he's been given out leg before Malinga for 7, 8 for 1. There was not a lot in it, but Sharjeel Khan given out by umpire Ahsan Raza, making a great decision. You've got to say it. Mohammad Hafiz is in early, batting at number 3, centurion from the last game. An average of 29, strike rate of 71. Yorker, that's well bowled, but Hafiz is off the mark. He'll come back and farm the strike again.
It's all about wickets. That's what will keep any team in the game.
Gets runs. A flick. May find the fence, that ball. It's a new ball. Heavy outfield. Will it make it? Chandimal slides, dives. First boundary to Mohammad Hafiz. Kulusekara once again on the shorter side. Bowling on the pads, losing his focus. Not been that consistent in this in this spell so far. Kulusekara has bowled a couple of good balls, but every now and then he's thrown in that loose ball.
That's a beautiful stroke. On the up, a little bit outside the off stump, and Hafiz lashed onto that. And that also ends the over. 34 for 1.
Get runs on the board, then put pressure on the opposition, strangle them with their bowlers, get people out. Such a good formula for the Aussies. Oh, he's come a long way down, Shazad, and he gets back all right. I don't think they'll take too many quick singles because Hafiz, his legs aren't that fresh after a big innings in Sharjah 2 nights ago. Having a laugh about it now, but no damage done.
I'm enjoying the bowling. I'm really loving it the way Kulusekara's bowling. He's not giving any room to Ahmed Shahzad. That's why he just wants to get off the mark, just want to hit it and run. Good fielding, putting pressure on the batsman. Ahmed Shahzad just managed to got back. There you go, another very, very good delivery to end the over. Just one off the over is 35 for 1.
Oh, here we go. That's what we've come to see. Over the top. And the last ball again from a Pereira over goes for 4.
Ahmed Shahzad likes to hit over the top. He's taken enough time today. But the kind of batsman he is, he can always make the recovery. That extra deliveries he has taken. That was on the up, the last hit.
Just short. Caught and bowled opportunity. This was close, but not close enough for number 2.
I think it did carry. I think he just slipped out of his hand. Although he was diving in front of him, he was wanting to play mid-on. Oh, that was an easy one. That wasn't really going quickly at him. He's got to get that one.
Oh dear, you're right, Waqar. Got to take those. Big shout here for LBW. Sliding down, it looked, yeah, it was going to misleg. Got to take those. Caught and bowled those, Whack.
Started off really well. That last delivery just pitched in line for sure, but definitely sliding down the leg side. That's a very fine over. Could have easily had a wicket, but one off the over. 12 gone, 48 for 1.
And on the take, and he's taken it. Has he? Oh, wow, what a catch. Pereira with a blinder. Now Ahmed Shahzad once again not budging. He's still there at the crease. Sri Lankans are extremely hopeful of the end result. Ahmed Shahzad is now looking at the big screen, looking at the result from the third umpire. Now, if this is a clean catch, this is real classic from Pereira. One-handed pickup at short fine is crossed the first hurdle. No problems with the no ball. That issue is settled, done and dusted. Now we move on to the next big stage, which is whether this catch was taken cleanly by Pereira or not. Have a look at him go full length dive as he made his ground. Well, there's enough doubt there. I think the ball hitting the turf, even though part of his fingers were under the ball, but I think this is difficult for the third umpire to give, because there's little bit of doubt, possibly enough doubt for that to be debated, and maybe they'll be struck down. I think he held on to it. The ball did not bobble out of his grasp. The longer it takes, the better it becomes for the batsman. He'll have a stronger case because the mere fact that the replays are being asked regularly by the third umpire to confirm whether it was a clean take or not, I think allows for a good case for Ahmed Shahzad, and it's been given as not out. The Sri Lankan fans are stunned by the result, because everyone felt that it was taken cleanly by Pereira. That's the first one after a very long time. Ahmed Shahzad timed it well.
Thisara Pereira only in his second over rams in a short ball. And Pakistan finally breaking the shackles of the back foot. Ahmed Shahzad and placed it with far to perfection.
Fine leg was up in the circle, so it was easy for Ahmed Shahzad to beat the outfield. Short ball and gone to the fence. Easy ball for Hafiz to manage a boundary of the last ball of that over from Karunaratne. It's 82 for 1.
Hafiz there got the luxury of batting alongside Sharjeel and Sohaib Maqsood, who were using the long handle more often than not. End of the 28th, and they are coming back for the second. Oh, he could be in trouble. Yes, he's given. Mohammad Hafiz there, a suicidal run in the end.
Well, the second run was never on, especially for Hafiz, because he's not a great mover between the wickets. He's not a natural athlete when it comes to running, and Karunaratne beat him for pace. He came from the fence, and Hafiz knew exactly how he has paced that ball. Have a look at Karunaratne. Released the ball quickly right over the stumps, and Hafiz was way short of the crease. Sangakkara knew that Sri Lankans have got a wicket, and Hafiz, well, throwing away all his good work, run out for 32, 84 for 2. It's Sohaib Maqsood who can certainly provide them with a bit of pace and energy. 7 matches and 271, average is really good. Look at the strike rate now. That is a very good combination, especially if you bat at number 4, number 5. He's a strong player. The balance is good, puts his body behind those shots.
Top shot. More fielder in the deep. And Ahmed Shahzad is now opening his shoulders.
He's faced enough deliveries to play some short. 67 deliveries he's faced, but that shot was very special. Given himself a little bit of room, cleared his front leg and played it over extra cover. He knew where he was hitting. It's probably the most beautiful shot in the game of cricket. Beautifully struck.
Ahmed Shahzad, well played. It's been a quiet start, quietly getting into his game. 5th 50 for Ahmed Shahzad.
Normally a big stroke maker to begin with. He hits it too big, but this time around he read the pitch well. It was a slow pitch and worked his way to his 50, 75 deliveries with only 3 boundaries. Normally he hits a lot more.
Well, it's time to go. Maqsood making his intentions clear. He spent 19 balls out there already, still no boundaries. But we all know how powerful he is.
Yeah, he's got to start taking some chances. A little bit wider off that fielder. This might go for 4. That one played it very nicely. Swept, used the pace and fetched the boundary.
Clever from Shahzad. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but he had a little bit to work with. Got low. Just steered it away from the fielder in the deep, since only 4 fielders allowed. Outside the circle, there's a square leg who's trying to cover mid-wicket and square leg. He's right in the middle, so you use the pace, you can pick up runs. Maqsood goes big. That's massive. This is what Maqsood is good at. 14 off it, 126 for 2. In the commentary box, Danny Morrison to take over. And he'll be kept company by Akil Samad.
Thanks, Russell. Pakistan, who are finally struggling, are now in a position to launch an attack. He has hoisted this one, Sohaib Maqsood, and he has taken a brilliant catch. Dinesh Chandimal, he has to cover a lot of ground, ran for it, just did it to perfection. Sohaib Maqsood perishes.
Oh, what a time to jump into the commentary position. Number 3. And fabulous hands from Chandimal. Wrist spinner on, drags it down, and Maqsood thought, yes, I'll have plenty of this, and smash it into the stands. He doesn't get there. And Dinesh Chandimal had a lot of ground to cover. Got round rather brilliantly, judged it to perfection. Celebrations and smiles all round for Sri Lanka, not so for Maqsood. He's gone for 18, it's 28 for 3 here. Pakistan are 128 for 3 after 28.2. And the captain has come out to the centre. Batting at number 5. We didn't see anything of Misbah al-Haq the other night. Didn't need to. Hafiz had batted so beautifully, and Shakil had got runs. These are good numbers. Yet to crack 3 figures though in a one-day international, but that's what happens when you bat at 5. Batted down at 6 as well. Moved around the batting order has Misbah al-Haq. He's here at number 5, his favoured posse. Starts with a cheeky reverse sweep. Talk about confidence from the Pakistani captain. Come back for 3 to Shahzad. Good running. Good stuff from Pakistan. Authority from the captain straight away.
Use of feet, and it will clear the field this time. One bounce between 2 fielders. Boundary to end the over after 30. Pakistan are 1 for 1 for 3.
Lovely stuff. Leans away, eases it past point for another boundary.
Brilliant squeeze there by Ahmed Shahzad. Much for the delight of this building crowd in Dubai Sports City. Ball was moving away from him. Played right into the gap. A long chase there for Pereira, but a futile one. Played inside out once again, clearing that infield. Coming back for a second and will complete that eventually. Misbah there, trying and pushing Ahmed Shahzad for the second run. And brilliant running in the end.
Well, it was very cheeky from Kumar Sangakkara, pretending he had the ball coming a lot earlier. Stops, admires the shot, turns, he wants to, knows his 2, and he's not looking, and then look. Oh, Sangers, you old dog. He made Shahzad dive. Thought he was getting it in early, and foxed him and made Shahzad dive. Cheeky Sangers, he's saying. Very cheeky.
Oh, lovely shot. Nothing powerful about that drive. It was all timing and placement. Misbah al-Haq showing everybody that a boundary can be achieved by sheer class.
50 or 56 this partnership, and he was up to it. The line was on offer. With the field that Malinga has, 5 fielders in the circle on the offside, up to now he's been bowling wicket to wicket. It's just gone slightly outside off stump. Misbah's used that space.
Here we go, Lasith Malinga to Shahzad on 99. Shuffles across, and he raises his bat immediately after stroking that single. The helmet is off. That's his 4th one-day 100. very good innings. Didn't look too easy when he came on to bat, but Misbah will be pretty proud of the effort of his young competitor, young contender and young opener. Yorker hits him on the pad. He's down for the count. Misbah waits for him to get up.
He's got hit on his shoe. Not much protection there. Well, we did see another player go down with an ankle injury. That was before the game. Thirimana. He's got him on his toe. Not the ankle.
Malinga has the control, and that is that taken. Probably didn't carry to the keeper. Carrying us forward though for the last part of this batting innings, Waqar Younis and Danny Morrison.
Thank you, Ramiz. Slinger, change of pace. There's the edge, but it doesn't carry because it's the slower ball. It's on the half volley through to Sangakkara. Little flick of the wrists. And it's 1-2 into the fence for 4. Shazad on his merry way over 100 goes to 108. Evening, Waqar Younis.
Good evening, Danny. Once again, a slow delivery from Malinga. Read it quite nicely. It was a wrong line to someone who's on 100. Flicked it, just a little flick. Just in the gap. The quality of the shot was that he hit it in the gap. You can't do much about it. It was just too good a shot.
There's the captain, and he goes downtown for half a dozen big ones. Beautiful.
How many times you see Misbah hitting the ball and he stays in the ground? Not many, especially when he's hitting straight. He was in the zone, and there you go. Take that, Malinga. Once again, over the side screen. Excellent hit.
Said it before, we'll have to say it again, Waqar. Dubai City, no, it's Fat City on a Friday. Straight out of the middle.
Good shot. That's a very, very good shot. It might not go for 4, or it will. It is gone for 4, but good use of the feet. Although the ball was on the leg side, short delivery, punched it for 4.
Yes, wonderful checking of the stroke here. Shazad, he was beaten in the length, so he just checked the stroke because Senanayake dragged it down, saw him coming, but he was equal to the task was Shazad. He's on 115 now. He'll play some strokes here. His highest ODI score now for Shazad. He comes back. He's on 117 now. 8 from this over so far, 1 to go. Partnership getting close to 100. 97 from 93 here. He's looking in control, but he's looking a little weary. Shazad, can't blame him. He's been there from the outset, 184 minutes. Top edge. Now he's got lucky. Glove or little top edge. Have to wait for the signal. No signal, yeah. So 9 off the 44th. 2-6 for 3.
Kulasekaara is back.
Oh, good shout. Look, did he get outside? No, he didn't. There's the index finger. Got across. Did Shazad. No referrals now. Shajil used that up. So he's out of here now after a fabulous 100 to this young man.
Yeah, he was trying to be a little cheeky there. Wanted to play it toward fine leg, a little bit of in-swinger there, Yorker length, and I think that's plumb. Hitting the back leg, back foot, and would have gone on to hit the stumps for sure. Good decision. If there's no bat, think that ball is going to go on to hit the stumps. Ahmed Shahzad's splendid inning comes to an end. 124 of 140 deliveries. 233 for Pakistan.
Here he is, right on cue. Shah Afridi. Strike rate, useful. He's off the mark straight away. Hunting up two. Captain says no. Stay there, Boom Boom. Take your time. Just got in. Shahzad. And he's LBW to Kulasekara for 124. Full delivery. I thought he got outside the line a bit. Let's have a look. Front leg, but certainly going on to hit off stump. Didn't quite get the Yorker in, and guess what happens? You disappear! Hand on it, maybe. But this guy, well, he's so good at striking just when the team needs it.
It wasn't a big hit. It was more of a flick, more of a rest involved in it. Had gone back into the crease, gave himself a little bit extra time. Would have been a brilliant catch, but just enough of Afridi, just enough wood on it to carry that boundary.
Dilshan, yeah, I reckon if it was Sinanayake, a tall man, might have been able to hold on to that one. Dilshan not the tallest. Yorker, beautifully bowled, toe end of the blade, but he'll come back for two. No, he won't. Misbah says, I want a turn.
Sometimes it becomes very obvious from Malinga when he looks to bowl those Yorkers. And if someone like Afridi or Misbah can go deep in the crease and get under the ball, that's what happened. Watch that. Got under the ball, went back in deep in the crease and hit enough to clear the boundary. That's one more time. There you go. Another beautiful flick from Misbah Haq on that occasion. Lovely stroke.
And he goes ahead of Virat Kohli for runs in the calendar year of 2013. He goes to 1,272 with that stroke. Lovely. Looking for the Yorker. He's gone deep in the crease and gone across, knowing there's every chance that Malinga's looking for another in-swinging Yorker. Beautifully played. Kohli second, then Sharma, Rohit Sharma. The two Indians are second and third. He's at the top of the tree for 2013 as Misbah Haq. One away from a half century. 2 boundaries and a maximum. There's the half century. He should get 2 and will do. He goes to 51 and it's 254 for 4 now. Kulasek with a short one. Oh, get an air hostess on this one. Miles. Oh, get the air miles up. What a way to start an over. Thank you, Boom Boom.
Well done, Danny. I love the excitement. Beautiful. Slow delivery. Afridi picked it up early and the rest was, we all know. Watch that sailing into the crowd. Back of the leg, back of the hand, and just stopped a little bit, but didn't stop Afridi from hitting that huge 6.
Smiles in the aisles. Why wouldn't there be? There'll be a wide, well taken by Kumar Sangakkara. Good dive. And sighted late there, and it kept going away to Sangakkara's left. Extras, well, they're mounting up all the time. We've had 10 wides. We're into double figures of wides and a no ball from Malinga. Oh dear. Down the ground, finds the gap. There, Pereira has got no chance. The timing, and he's loving it as Afridi. 28 from 13.
Well, he should love it, because this, as I said, it's a tailor-made situation for him where he don't have to worry about anyone else. People getting runs from the top, giving him the opportunity to go out there and express himself, and he's doing it beautifully. We saw it in 2020, we saw it in the last game, and we're seeing it again here. In the past, we have seen Pakistani batsmen losing early wickets and Afridi not getting enough opportunity. When he goes in, there are always a tail-enders to play with, then he plays short at the wrong time, I guess. And this time around, people getting runs from the top. Ahmed Shahzad getting 100 in this game. Hafiz got 100 in the last one. Give an opportunity to Afridi, free hand to Afridi, and he blossomed.
Sweetly down the ground. Gives the strike back to Shahid Afridi. Afridi, 130 runs in the two T20s and now in the one-day series. And 59 deliveries, folks. That's all. 59 deliveries. The two T20s. Now we've got two 50-over games. He's striking at 207 here tonight. 29 from 14. 1 4, 2 6s. Where does he go now against Nawan Kulasekara? Oh, he wants to go down the ground big. One, missed, but no, he can't come back. He hit it too well. 50 partnership is up now from just 28 deliveries between these two.
We had a few partnerships in this game. They have been very sensible Pakistani batsmen.
Bit of bottom hand, and guess what? Oh, he's got their TP. Pereira does well. Hit it too sweetly, did Misbah. So 59 to Misbah. Afridi, a lovely little cameo, 30 not out from just 15. 92 of the final 10 overs.
Pakistan lost early wicket of Sharjeel, but then again Mohammad Hafiz and Ahmed Shahzad put up a very fine partnership. Maqsood came in the middle and played a small knock of 18, but these two, Misbah ul Haq and Afridi, were on song today. 50 for Misbah, and Afridi played his knock.
Too many wides from Sri Lanka. 10 wides and a no ball. He disappeared to the gunslinger tonight. 1 for 78. Kulasekara 1 for 56. But too many irregular deliveries bowled both sides of the wicket. I thought Senanayake was brilliant though. 10 overs, no maidens, none for 42. Prasanna as well. He's only making his way at this level. 1 for 45 from 10. And he tried to mix things up a bit, did Angelo Matthews. Dilshan a couple of overs. And he disappeared for 13. The target for the tourists, they need 285 runs from 50 overs at 5.7 runs per over.
So that's the target, and they've got good opening pair.
Tilakaratne Dilshan went past 1,000 runs in Sharjah. That's for the calendar year 2013. But he's been in good form. He didn't really dominate the bowling a couple of days ago, but he needs to do that. Now he's found an able partner in Kusal Janit Pereira, who scores briskly. And he's also showing maturity. Left-hander so much like Sanat Jayasuriya, and a lot of people back home in Sri Lanka have already named him Podi Sana, Podi meaning small.
Very good with the new ball, Hafiz. 138 matches and over 100 wickets. Best of 3 for 17, which is a little surprising because it feels as if he's at par with the likes of Afridi and Saeed Ajmal when it comes to one-day bowling.
He's not more the wicket taker. He's very stingy when it comes to leaking runs.
the other thing that he does so well is that he would flight the new ball. Normally you see a lot of spinners sort of firing the new ball into the pads and looking to block the runs. He's got this lovely angle and then he attacks the stumps from all angles. That's the other special thing that he does really well.
His ability to bowl in the power play overs is a massive bonus. Sri Lanka's highest run chase versus Pakistan. Successful run chase. It's 289. Scored in Dumble in 2009. Maila Jayawardena led the way with 123. Now he's not here today. Kusal Pereira on his way.
Strike change. Now it's the right-hander on strike. Shot mid-wicket and a slip in place. Shot fine is up in the ring. It's Sohail Tanveer. 3 men on the offside in the ring. Mid-wicket has been repositioned. Called in just a little bit by Hafiz. There's long on the other boundary rider. Sri Lanka will not give the impression to Pakistan that they are in a hurry or feeling the pinch of 283 to get. Sensible batting. I think you've got to target the bowlers also, so somehow they've got to manage pressure on one of the young fast bowling rookie. It's well stopped. Chance of a run out. They've gone for the appeal. Batsman is in. And after over number 1, 3 without loss. He can upset the rhythm of the spinner by playing such a shot. He's very good with the sweep shot, the dill scoop. He'll take it out against medium paces. This would have sort of softened Mohammad Hafiz. That was a good blow.
Yeah, he needs to play shots like this. Now, if he had missed it, he would have been plumb out. That looked pretty straight. Maybe the angle was just taking it down leg side.
This in fact is good cricket from Pakistan. They have not maintained a sweeper at square leg. There are 2 men in the ring on the leg side to stop the batsman from rotating the strike and thereby inviting this sweep shot, which is, as we mentioned earlier, a touch risky. That ball would have missed the stumps, but Hafiz was able to induce that shot just because there's no fielder at deep back with square leg. That indulged Tilakratne Dilshan into playing across the line. Wickets are important for Pakistan. That's short and wide and gone. Gets it past point. So after bowling a couple of good overs, in fact the first one was a good one. This would have turned out to be a good one had he not bowled this half trigger wide. And Dilshan is not going to miss out on those.
That was asking to be put away. Now Dilshan is looking much calmer.
Oh, shot beautifully done. Played it away towards mid-wicket with the angle of the ball. Will it? Yeah, it does kiss the rope. Saeed Ajmal was after it. He would have been hoping that the ball would go and cross over the boundary rope.
That's a good shot. Nothing wrong with the delivery. It's just outside off stump on a length. It's not much about it, Sohail Tanveer. Then a lot of batsmen. The batsmen waiting to come out. Everybody willing this to go to the boundary. Because even the batsman had given up.
Smashed, slammed, past point. This time it has power and timing. So 2 boundaries in this over for the left-hander. And Misbah Ulaq, well, he'll be contemplating a change now. Tanveer, 2.5 overs, none for 16.
Well, I said there was nothing wrong with the previous delivery, but not on this occasion. It was short, It was wide and it was sitting up.
Sweep shot, that's gone. Dismissed. Over the infield. Dilshan finds the fence. The Sri Lankan flags are out once again. This is turning out to be good show so far with the bat. Platform is being nicely managed and set by Pereira and Dilshan.
They've been calm. And it's looked solid. No risks involved. This is a perfect option. The length was there, so he got underneath it. And hit it on top of the two fielders in the circle.
There's that big shot. Mid-off up in the ring, inviting that shot from Dilshan. He says, I'll take that chance. And that's why it's such a great attraction in one-day internationals, in one-day cricket. Dilshan will take risks. This time it was a calculated one.
Result of the two sweep shots. Now with this field set, Hafiz is not comfortable. He always bowls with the two men behind square in the circle and protection down the ground. So his length is different.
Goes for the appeal and umpire is not convinced. It was quicker from Hafiz and he's not going to ask for a referral as well.
Took Umar Akmal's word this time. Umar Akmal just signalling it was leg side. They ignored him in the first ODI.
It was a very good call actually. If it was from Umar Akmal, it made a lot of sense. Look where he ended up, Umar Akmal himself. Good batting. Mid-on was up in the ring, but still couldn't save that run. And so after 7 overs, 38 without loss, Sri Lanka.
Here's Saad Ajmal. Into the attack and he's swept immediately. That's how you greet one of the best in the business, Waqar Younis.
Yeah, no respect. He has seen many a time, Dilshan. He wants to put Saad Ajmal under pressure. And he has done it on the first ball. With no fine leg or a square leg back on the boundary, this was easy pickings. But to hit it to Saad Ajmal, that was a brave shot. This is the third time I've seen him picking up a boundary on the leg side. Pakistan moving the two fielders. Put a fine leg, square leg back on the boundary, and Saad Ajmal straight away coming around the wicket.
And once again, here is back-to-back boundaries. He's laid down the gauntlet. Has Dillers.
Beautiful use of the feet. Any youngster watching, that's the way to go. Doesn't matter who you're batting, if you can get to the pitch of the ball, you've got every chance of hitting over the top, and that's exactly what he did. Gun barrel straight.
Gotta be quick, I think he's gone. Here's a direct hit. Illingworth has already raised the finger. It's the first one down for Sri Lanka. Been given. Don't bother even going upstairs, Richard Illingworth.
That was a poor cricket by the Sri Lankans. The run was never on. Two boundaries being hit in the first two deliveries. It was not required. Lost the wicket of Kusal. Very nicely picked, very quickly thrown that delivery ball and straight onto the stumps. And that is gone. That's a comfortable run out. Umpire didn't need the third umpire on that. Kusal Pereira gone for 16, is 49 for 1.
Kumar Sangakkara centre stage to join one of his old teammates and Dilshan. Getting on in years, but those are good numbers. Got a slip in and got a leg gully in. So how come there is it leg gully? He's up against Saad Ajmal as Sangers. Okay, super coach Waqar, who for you holds the key?
That's a run out for you. Direct hit, always dangerous. Well, Danny, these two are the most experienced player in their side. After 2 boundaries, that's a great pickup by Bhatti. The youngster threw it very, very quickly.
And this guy's class. He finishes the over in style, picks up a boundary.
That's why the left-handers look so elegant. Watch that, beautiful. This was roundabout off-stump length, off-stump line, and he just whipped it through mid-wicket for 4.
Chance. This time he hits the stumps. Now Pakistan look very excited. SN Raza is not going to take any risk. Another direct hit from Pakistan, and well, they are in a huddle. Pakistan feel that they've sneaked a breakthrough here. Third umpire has got to make that all-important call.
But the first reaction doesn't look good much for Pakistan, but still Pakistani fielders are on their toes in the ring. Remember, the first wicket also they got through a direct hit, and this will decide the fate of Dilshan. His bat was stuck on the ground just before the crease, and this will go for Pakistan.
What a way to get out. He was batting beautifully. That ball got stuck in the turf, and if not, yeah, that is on the line. Just a mere inch or so and he would have made it. A stride late, and the bat did not... the bat got stuck, and in the end, a great result for Pakistan. It's a bonus that Pakistan have received. Their fans know the importance of this scalp. Dilshan, who was batting beautifully, taken out by a bit of bad luck and good fielding from Hafiz. He hits the bullseye. Dilshan gone for 40, 65 for 2. Dinesh Chandimal is at the non-strikers end, 24 years of age, captained them in T20 cricket, 71 matches, and he's 24 years old.
They go up. Umar Akmal, this time he wants to go up. The umpire has not gone and called it wide. Umar Akmal was the one who wanted to go up for that one, because they know it's an important wicket. It's Kumar Sangakkara.
Influenced certainly by the keeper Umar Akmal. So Misbah said, okay, I'm going with you, Umar. I'll oblige. That's fine. All good with the front foot. A difficult one for umpires, the bowling in down the line to see if it's caught up with the glove as it goes past the batsman and then goes through to the keeper. Keeper thought he heard or saw something in Sangakkara playing the horizontal stroke.
Now if it's touched Sangakkara anyway, it's off the glove. It's well away from the body. Now you'd wonder why the umpire did not call it wide, because it's quite a way down the leg side. And if it was because he heard a noise,
got to be not out. Has to be the greenie. Green light. Yep. Had to go with that. And it's wided as well. So you've got your wish there, Russell Arnold.
it makes sense. Well, he's surprised. In the air, it's 6. He's picked that up this time. Didn't bounce as much. All he had to do was use the pace, Sangakkara. 12 off. It's 103 for 2.
100 up now for Sri Lanka and Kumar Sangakkara. He's 4th on the all-time list. Look at that, over 13,000 of those guys ahead of him, but he's looking for one more for 12,000 as Kumar. And Tendulkar, Ponting and Jayasuriya. They could play a bit.
Don't think we've seen any boundaries. It's taken a long while, this 82. That's because of quality Pakistan bowling. 2 is the call. And suddenly Sri Lanka breathing just a little bit better. That's 12,000 runs to Kumar Sangakkara. Second Sri Lankan to do that.
Has he got enough on it? Oh, you know he has. Gone about 8 rows back over mid-wicket. Get your arms up, Illingworth. Here's another maximum. Some of his own medicine back for Afridi.
No deep mid-wicket. That's a free hit. We still haven't seen the ball turn on this pitch, so that is always a good option for a batsman. Flat batted to cow corner.
In the air, lofted. Placement. Superb. It's going to be a boundary, even though players were coming thick and fast. Good start to the 27th over from Sangers. He goes to 39.
Amazing the way he's up the rate. Relying on his timing, not trying to hit too hard. But the key to that shot is how he moved that back leg to create the angle to go over extra cover. And he's making it count now. He's catching up the rate. The way he's finding the gaps in the field is outstanding.
Yeah, the point I'm making about that 100 against England was that I've seen it on numerous occasions, chasing scores. Class comes to the top, and here he is again tonight.
On his bowling. Off the back foot. 50 up for Kumar Sangakkara. Saviour for Sri Lanka in the dire hour of need. But still, it's only job half done. Welcome, Wakar.
What a knock. At one stage, Pakistan looking very much control of the game, and Sangakkara, with his experience, with his maturity, has snatched it back. And with the young Chandimal, who's on 32, they're both looking very good at the moment.
That's edged, and that may run away to the boundary for 4 runs. Much needed boundary for Sri Lanka. 150 comes up for the visitors. That may change the gear for Sri Lankan team.
The signs are not looking too good for the Pakistanis. A little bit spin, and Sangha was looking to push it to more toward cover region. A little bit of spin and edge. And in the afternoon, this ball wasn't really travelling to the boundary. The outfield is gone a little quicker. So that might go also in Sri Lanka's favour. End of the 30th over is 153 for 2. That they don't lose any more wicket for at least another 40 runs. And if they hit 200 runs without losing any more wicket, I have a feeling after that it'll be a different story. It'll be more in the favour of Sri Lankans. At the moment, I think it's still even Steven. Pakistan need 1 or 2 wickets, and it'll be a different story then.
It is such a remarkable aspect of this game, the way these two have developed the innings. Remember, Kumar Sangakkara has already done and succeeded in effort like this back in June against England in the Champions Trophy at the Oval. Kulasekara played a blind over there. And ball in! What a big wicket this one is! Going for a big heap against the hope. Stumps are rattled. Hopes are shattered. Sangakkara departs.
Well, he's in the position to hit that mid-wicket stroke very early. Saeed Ajmal saw him and bowled a little quicker than normal. And it was not the easiest of the stroke to play, especially against Saeed Ajmal, against the spin. It's a difficult stroke to control, and that's a wicket Pakistan needed badly. Kumar Sangakkara played a superb knock of 58 is gone now. It's 159 for 3 Sri Lanka.
The pinch hitter is now in, Thisara Pereira. He played a blinder against Pakistan the last year. And once again, a similar knock is required. He knows how to do it. 250 is under his belt. Saeed Ajmal getting rid of Kumar Sangakkara. Oh, what a brilliant delivery. And he has referred it to television umpire time and again. Cases have gone upstairs. It will be interesting, but still, from the look of the things, it looks that Thisara Pereira is safe.
That one turned really sharply. I have not seen anything like that. He's not going to bowl no ball, that's for sure. But turned square to Thisara Pereira. And Umar Akmal took the bails off very quickly. I don't think Thisara Pereira foot was just raised or it was just left the crease. It was always in, and I don't think the third umpire will take long. Not out is the verdict. But also end the over. 32 gone, 159 for 3.
That there is no meek stunner coming up against Pakistan. Bowling! A rib snorter! Dinesh Chandimal departs. Brilliant.
Yep, simply brilliant. Junaid Khan coming around the wicket and angling the ball into the Chandimal stumps. Hit the off stump. Watch that. Nip back a little bit. Chandimal got stuck in the crease. No feet movement. And Junaid Khan realized, he knows the importance of this wicket. Chandimal goes for 44, is 168 for 4.
Angelo Matthews joining the melee in such a pivotal time of this match. As a batsman in good touch, got 50 against Pakistan in the T20. His high score is also against the same opposition. But still no 100 for him. None is required even this evening as well. But what a delivery that one was. Due to which Angelo Matthews has to come out. The set batsman departed.
I don't think he was expecting this delivery. He was more looking for the ball to be outside the off stump, or he wanted to just play off stump toward off stump. But that one just nipped back, and Chandimal, look at his bat. He's coming from outside the off stump and was looking to go toward mid-off. And that ball crashed into the stumps. Quick single there for Angelo Matthews.
Oh, he's got him, he's got him. That's gone through these defenses. What a delivery. Junaid Khan richly deserving this scalp. Pace and form is with Junaid Khan, and what a ball to get rid of Pereira. He was struggling to sight them. Got beaten by a Yorker which was pacey, and then undone by this beautiful ball which was a link delivery.
Got rid of Chandimal from round the wicket. Time to go back over and knock over Thisara Pereira. Going to give himself a hernia with a celebration like that. Screaming his lungs out and loving it. Full of emotion as the bowler. Pereira has to go. 5 down now, Sri Lanka for 173.
Let's have a look at the new man, Nuwan Kulusekara, 31 years of age. He can surely hit the ball hard and is a good batsman. Oh, that's hit him in his follow through, and he's limping. Poor fellow. Oh God, that's not nice.
Well, the bowler's the one who's been inflicting the pain. Now he's getting back some of his own medicine. Oh, if it's hit him on the ankle, that is going to be very uncomfortable. Boot off. Get that magic cold spray. Please, doctor, get out here.
Can't believe they still have them around. The magic spray. That's bashed out. I think he was expecting the ball to bounce more and hit him on the shin, I think. Ugh. That's hit hard, that's gone. 6, flat batting it into the crowds. It sailed over Shahid Afridi's head. What a strike! Great comeback from Kulusekara. He was at sea against searing pace of Junaid Khan, and what a blow. Have a look at this one, sail over Afridi's head.
Wow, what a strike.
So to win 96, balls remaining 66. Bit of a power failure for Sri Lanka in the power play. 17 scored for the loss of a wicket in 4 overs.
Just slightly off again there with his lines and his length. So look at that, races away for a boundary. I think fielders alike think, yeah, I'll get there, but it's deceptively quick, this outfield. Shoaib, no chance in the end.
On the pads, and he found the gap on the leg side. This was very well placed. Shoaib Maqsood diving, he was always going to be late. He was positioned at mid-wicket and the ball went through square leg. Tried hard and the dive was on, but misjudged it. There's that slice, cover drive, that's gone to the fence in a flash. What a strike from Kulusekara. He's such a good timer of the ball, and well, the Sri Lankan hopes are once again alive. Given a bit of a push by Kulusekara's aggression, he's now on 14.
Gotta love this. This was honing into about middle stump. Wonderful hand-eye. Gives himself room, says, Sohail, I'll let you look at all 3 stumps, buddy. And smashes it through cover.
Goes big, finds the gap, lovely shot. Shahid Afridi under pressure. First ball driven, dismissed by Kulusekara. This may turn out to be Kulusekara's night. On 19 from 18, 2 4s and a 6. Strike rate now in excess of 100.
I tell you what, this game at this level is all about self-belief. And I noticed at the end of the previous over that went for 11, the captain, Matthews, came down and gave it the fist pump with Kulusekara and said something to him in a positive vein. And I reckon it's about, we're in this game, never give up, and always believe you can turn things around. The power play, well, after 4 overs it was 17 for 1, and the power play it was 28 for 1, courtesy of the 11 off the Sohail Tanvir over.
There's that slice, gets the boundary, drills it past the 2 men patrolling the fine areas. Third man and point up in the ring. Misbah-ul-Haq looks extremely frustrated because it is time for Pakistan to pull up their socks and raise the level of their bowling.
Spoken like a true Pakistani. Yeah, well, you've got to give yourself room there. If you're going to be missing your Yorker, then you're going to be asking problems. Low full toss disappears very quickly.
Third man in position. Mid-off is up in the ring. Goes straight. Kulusekara goes big. 6! Magnificently treated by Kulusekara. That slow ball has gone and hit the upper tier. My word, when he hits, it stays hit. And Misbah-ul-Haq can only watch in disgust, in dismay. Kulusekara pushes himself into the 30s, 32 from 24.
All the Pakistanis have got sore necks. They're having a look at this one, and where's it gone? The man on the moon has collected it. Boom! It has gone miles. Look at that. Fetch it, please, new balls. Oh, magnificent.
Oh, he's thrown it away. Nuwan Kulusekara has played brilliantly well until that time, giving Afridi the charge.
What a time to pick up a wicket. Pakistan needed badly. They were taking the game away from Pakistan. And once again, it was Shahid Afridi who picks up a wicket. A little slower, and little more spin, the googly in it. Used his feet. Kulusekara couldn't read the googly, just enough spin on it. And Umar Rakmal did the rest. Yes. It's a very, very important wicket. Went away for a few runs in the last over. Came back very strongly, Shahid Afridi. Picks up Kulusekara for 32. It's 230 for 6, Sri Lanka.
The game changes once again. Sri Lanka in need of another partnership. But he's capable. Sikuge Prasanna. Very impressive. Can hit the ball well, but he needs to be clever here. It's not about hitting the ball. Angelo Matthews is doing his part. He's taking the game right till the end, knocking it around and relying on his partner to close up that gap. Did you see that? I didn't.
130, only 131 kilometers an hour. There was a quicker one. He was looking for that Yorker length which he normally bowls. I've seen him doing million of time, getting LBWs, getting people bowled on the first deliveries. This time around he was a little wide.
Over the top he goes. Good hit. What a way to get off the mark for Prasanna.
It seems like that he's coming straight from the nets. A little bit more flight from Afridi. And what a shot. Picked the gap nicely. Didn't move his feet much, but stroked it beautifully. Sheer power.
Good shot. It's not a wild swing. But there's no one underneath it. Afridi had to run backwards. That was always going to be tough for him.
Well, Angelo Matthews is not very happy with that's the end of the over. 236 for 6.
Cleaned him up. That's why he was brought back into the attack. And Misbah-ul Haq has made the right call. And Junaid, wow, he has not disappointed Pakistan today.
He's been right on money whenever he's been given the opportunity or given the ball. Round the wicket, straight delivery, onto the stump. You miss, I hit. That was the call from Junaid Khan. Poor selection of the shot, going across, looking to hit over mid-wicket, and no chance. And Prasanna gone for 6. Sri Lanka 237 for 7 now.
What a time to walk out to the middle for Dimuth Karunaratne. Not a role that he's used to. He's an opening batsman. He's played 4 matches prior to this, and he's opened on all 4 occasions. 60 his highest score. Sri Lanka's test opener. Junaid straight away goes left arm over the wicket. He's getting a little bit of reverse swing. He'll like this, having to bowl against a left-hander. Just slightly outside the line, and maybe a run-out chance too. Well, there's no signal from umpire Richard Illingworth, so he's got an inside edge.
Yeah, that's the only thing I thought that would have saved him, because that ball was heading straight at the stumps. Good delivery once again, swung in late, a little bit of inside edge. There you go, big inside edge, and saved him.
He's got 4. That was brave. And they say fortune favors the brave. 259 for 7 at the end of 46. Look at the last ball of last over. And easily gone onto the stumps. And between his legs, Waqar.
I don't think he can play that shot again. That's the only time he will play. That will not going to happen again.
This will be interesting. Junaid against the left-hander with a little bit of reverse swing. Ooh, that's got him. That's got him on the glove. Now this works in Sri Lanka's favour. 1 for the team from Karunaratne. That's a no ball. So that'll be 2 runs to Sri Lanka's cause, but it's not going to be a free hit. It's not a foot fault.
I don't think they need free hit. They needed a no ball. They got the no ball, and they ran off their last delivery. So 2 runs have just added without the balls being delivered. So 10 of 11 runs required of 10 balls. That's clearly over the waist height. That's also a warning to Junaid. There you go. Umpire's hand coming straight away for a no ball.
Swings across the line, Karunaratne. We saw him hobble off with a groin injury earlier in the day. Just bowled 3.5 overs. Was off the field for a while, but came back and fielded. But we haven't seen him struggle in his batting effort though.
And he played very smartly. He was just pushing the ball here and there. He's only hit 1 4, and these 42 runs have come off 41 balls. So that means he's been running hard, pushing those singles and 2s.
Over the top. That's the game for Sri Lanka. Angelo Matthews has picked his moment and gone over extra cover.
Just at the right time, isn't it? He did not hit one boundary all that time and decided, I'm going to take an action here and try to hit Junaid for a boundary, and he did it with ease. That's a beauty.
One chance, Waqar. One chance. That's what we spoke about a while ago. And he's dealt that blow when we least expected it. What a player, Angelo Matthews. 46 or 42. He's still got to make sure that Sri Lanka get over the line. Karunaratne wants to come back. At the end of 49, Sri Lanka 281 for 7. Sri Lanka 1 blow away. All the fielders in the circle are creeping in, and rightly so. A good ball from Afridi needs to be a dot ball. Straight to the fielder. He's picked up a wicket. And it's Angelo Matthews out of a long hop.
There's the twist for you. That's the twist I was talking about. It wasn't the best of the deliveries, but I couldn't really put it away. Angelo Matthews hit it straight into the hands of the fielder at short mid-wicket. A very, very good knock comes to an end. Watch that. He could have hit maybe 2 feet either side and would have gone for 4, and game would have been over. It's not over yet. Afridi's not finished yet. Disappointing, very disappointing end. All the hard work comes to an end. Couldn't really finish the game, but he'll be hoping that someone else will come and finish it. He's gone for 47, and Sri Lanka 281 for 8.
281 for 8. Sri Lanka require 4 of 5 balls. And Umar Akmal, it's a lot to say to Sachitra Senanayake. He played really well for his 42 a couple of days ago, but this is a different game. Quick. He's got bat on ball. He'll come back for 2. Oh, needed a better throw from Sharjeel in the deep. He threw off balance. That was the issue.
Yeah, it's a big field. It's not easy to stop 2, especially when you're under pressure in the last over. It's not easy at all.
He does have a strong arm though. If he'd taken just a moment to balance himself, I'm sure he could have fired in a quicker throw, because Senanayake was struggling. Wicket to wicket is crucial. Straight to the fielder. Well, he's dealt a blow once before to win a match for Sri Lanka. That was his first game that he did play. The first hit he had, that was the Wanderers. They're all creeping in. Oh, beautifully played. He used the pace. Senanayake. He's a good man to have in these situations. Didn't bring out the wild swing. But knew what Afridi will be doing. He used his race. So Sri Lanka get home. The series level.
That's a very smart shot he played. He didn't really look to hit straight or look to go across. All he did, he used his pace Shahid Afridi's and just played it very nicely between the two fielders. Crowd enjoyed it. We all enjoyed it. What a game we had. It took its time. It's 11:45 here. But what a game we had. An outstanding knocks we have seen. Ahmed Shahzad getting 100. And then Angelo Matthews, although he got 47, I thought it was a lot more importance than what Ahmed Shahzad got. Happy team, no doubt about that.
Sangakkara 58, the highest scorer, but lots of contributions. Dilshan 40, Chandimal batted well too. Matthews 47, Kulasekara. I think that knock was crucial as well. It closed up the gap of the required runs. Sri Lanka making it a good team effort.
Yeah, Hafiz bowled really well to begin with. Sohail Tanveer bowled well to begin, but at the end he was very costly. Went for 19 in 1 over. That's where the game went away. Ajmal, as usual, bowled extremely well, pick up only 1 wicket. But Junaid was a pick of the bowler without a doubt, picking up 3 very, very crucial wickets at the right time. But unfortunately, couldn't really win the game for Pakistan.
Sri Lanka winning the toss, asked Pakistan to bat first, and they did go on to make a competitive score on the back of a wonderful 100 from Ahmed Shahzad, Misbah-ul Haq, Afridi, all contributing. Sri Lanka made to work hard, battling all the way. 287 for 8. Sangakkara laying the foundation. Chandimal 2, Dilshan. But Matthews, what a knock that was. Under pressure, holding his nerve and helping Sri Lanka get home by 2 wickets.
This has been a presentation of Fox Sports.